we'll start with exact differential equations. So before starting the topic exact differential equation, we need to be familiar with the partial derivatives. Till now you have not studied the partial derivatives. नहीं पढ़े ना partial derivatives आप लोगों ने अब तक? पढ़े किसे हैं partial derivatives? No. So basically in partial derivative we have a function z which is a function of x and y more than one independent variable. So z is a dependent variable and these two variables are independent. So let's take an example. Now let us think about, we have a function z is equal to x square y cube x cube plus 3. Now see here z is the function of x and y. X and y are the independent variables and z is the dependent variable. So because we have two independent variables, so we can take the derivative with respect to two variables. One is with respect to x, another is with respect to y. So the first thing, the partial derivatives are represented by curly z by curly x. That is partial derivative of z with respect to x and partial derivative of z with respect to y. So the derivative is just simple. When we take the partial derivative of z with respect to x, we will treat y as constant. इस केस में क्या करेंगे? We will treat y as a constant. We will treat y as constant. So let's take the derivative of z with respect to x. So y is constant. When we take the derivative, constant will come outside and the derivative of x square will be 2x. Now y cube is constant and derivative of constant is 0. X cube, then derivative of it is 3x square. 3 is again constant, derivative will be 0. So it is basically 2xy plus 3x square. Now when we take the derivative with respect to y, then what we will do? We will take x as constant. We will treat x as constant. So in this particular case, what will happen? Now x is constant, so what will happen? This x square will be constant. So x square derivative y will be 1 plus now y cube. Y cube का derivative क्या होगा? 3y square. X cube derivative is 0. 3 derivative is 0. So you can see the partial derivatives are just similar to the derivatives. The only difference is when we are taking the partial derivative with respect to x, we will treat y as a constant, or when we take the partial derivative with respect to y, we will treat x as a constant. So this is the basic difference between the partial derivatives and your derivatives in the case of one dependent variable and one independent variable. I hope the things are clear till now. Simple है अब तक जो हमने किया, clear है सबको ये?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So as in the case of derivatives, we take dy by dx and d square y by dx square, then d cube y by dx cube, the derivative of nth orders. Similarly, here also we can take the derivatives of higher order also. So let's suppose if you want to take the derivative of curly z by curly x square. So in this case, the derivative will be, now what is curly? This is basically curly by curly x of curly z by curly x, and this will be curly by curly x of 2xy plus 3x square. So now you have to take the partial derivative of this statement with respect to x. So what will happen? When we are taking partial derivative with respect to x, y will be constant, तो y कांस्टेंट हो गया, 2 भी कांस्टेंट है, 2y, व्हाट इज डेरिवेटिव ऑफ x? x डेरिवेटिव ऑफ x इज 1, so it will be 1, and 3x के derivative will be 6x. Similarly, you can find the partial derivative of z with twice with respect to y. So it will be curly by curly y, curly z by curly y. So it will be curly by curly y. Now what is curly z by curly y? Curly z by curly y is x square plus 3y square. So x is a constant, so the partial derivative of x square will be 0, and 3y square matlab 6y. So this way you can find the higher order derivative. Now let us suppose you have to find the partial derivative of z with respect to x and with respect to y. So what is this? This is curly by curly x of curly z by curly y. So first with respect to y and then with respect to x. First with respect to y and then with respect to x. So from here, curly by curly x, curly z by curly y is equal to x square plus 3y square. So when we take the partial derivative with respect to x, x का डेरिवेटिव क्या आ जाएगा 2x, 3y स्क्वायर का डेरिवेटिव क्या हो जाएगा 0. So curly square z, curly x, curly y is equal to 2x. Now tell me what will be the value of curly square z, curly y, curly x? What it will be? It will be first derivative with respect to x and then derivative with respect to y. Curly by curly y of curly z by curly x is 2xy plus 3x square. Now when we take the partial derivative with respect to y, this 2x will be constant, the derivative y will be 1, then 3x square is also constant, so it comes to be 2x. So what we have observed, we observed that curly square z, curly x, curly y is equal to curly square z, curly y, curly x. So what does it mean? It means order of integration does not matter. यही मतलब है ना इसका, कुछ और बना? So it means in the case of partial order derivatives, the order of derivative does not matters. Now let us take exact differential equations. Exact differential equations. So again, we are dealing with first order, first degree differential equations. So first thing, exact differential equations are applicable to first order, first degree differential equations only. And we know that the first order, first degree differential equations are of the form dy by dx is equal to f of x comma y. So this is the general form of first order, first degree differential equations. Is it clear? यहां तक समझ आता है कि differential equation, this is the equation of first order, first degree differential equation.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let's start doing it. What is a exact differential equation? So a first order, first degree differential equation of the form m of x comma y dx plus n of x comma y dy equal to 0 is said to be exact differential equation if if there exists a function u of x comma y such that mx comma y dx and x comma y dy is the derivative of u of x comma y. So this is the definition of exact differential equation. मैंने यहां पर बोला आप लोगों को कि द फर्स्ट ऑर्डर फर्स्ट डिग्री डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशंस आर गिवन बाय दिस फॉर्म. अभी हमने बात की थी कि द फर्स्ट ऑर्डर फर्स्ट डिग्री डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशंस आर रिटन एट दिस. जस्ट the first order first degree differential equations are written like this. And now I am saying that the first order first degree differential equations are written in this particular form. So is there any difference between these two forms or not? So there is no difference between these two equations. Let's see at this equation. This equation can be written as dy f of xy dx, or you can write it f of x comma y dx minus dy equal to 0. So what will happen? This mxy will become f of xy, this n of xy will become equal to minus 1. Moreover, this equation can be written as dy by dx is equal to minus m upon n, and this minus m upon n can be written as f of x comma y. So these two equations are just same, the equation number 1 and equation number 2. This equation and this equation both are just same. The second thing, when this equation will become an exact differential equation. So we are saying that this equation will become an exact differential equation if there exists a function uxy such that this mdx plus ndy is equal to derivative of ux comma y. What does it mean? It means if this function is a derivable of some function, then we will say this equation is a exact differential equation. Means जब ये जो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड है ये किसी एक फंक्शन का परफेक्ट डेरिवेटिव बन जाएगा तो हम इस इक्वेशन को क्या कहेंगे? एग्जैक्ट डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन. Now to explain you, now let us take one example. Now let us take in equation 3x square dx plus y cube upon 4 dy equal to 0. So you can see this term is now m and this term is now n. So we can rewrite this equation as, if you see carefully, the derivative of x cube plus derivative of y raised to power 4. Can we write this equation like this? Because dx cube will be 3x square dx and dy raised to power 4 will be 4y cube. Let's just a minute. So this will be y raised to power 4 by 16. So this is basically derivative of x cube plus y raised to power 4 divided by 16. So in this particular case, this function will become u of x over y. So the left hand side of this particular function is basically a derivative of the function u, and here u is x cube plus y raised to power 4 divided by 16. तो क्लियर हुआ है आप लोगों को कि एग्जैक्ट डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन क्या होती है? और एनी डाउट इन दिस?
सर एक बार रिपीट कर दीजिए।
एक बार रिपीट भी कर देते हैं और एक बार आपको एग्जांपल भी दे देते हैं। मैं ऊपर वाला खत्म ही कर देता हूं, मैं दोबारा लिख देता हूं आपको लिए सब कुछ, क्योंकि दिस डेफिनेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, देन ओनली वी कैन वर्क फर्दर. So again, now let us take a equation of form mxy dx plus nx comma y dy equal to 0. So we know that this is a first order first degree differential equation. Now we say that this equation is exact. ये equation exact होगी कब? When mxy dx nxy dy is the derivative of some function u of x comma y. कब बनेगी? जब हमें एक फंक्शन u ऐसा मिल जाए जिसका डेरिवेटिव इज इक्वल टू लेफ्ट हैंड साइड. नाउ लेट अस टेक another example to understand this. Now let us take a function just a minute. For you, I create one example. Now let us take another example. Now let us take a differential equation 3x square y square dx plus 2x cube y dy equal to 0. So this part, this will become m and this will become n. Now if I ask you find the derivative of x cube into y square, so you will apply u into v. So y square as it is derivative of x cube plus x cube as it is derivative of y square. So what it will become? It will become 3x square y square dx 2yx cube dy. So you can see this is basically this equation. So it means this equation can be written as derivative of x cube into y square. So this equation is exact differential equation. An equation is said to be exact differential equation if its left hand side is the completely derivative of some function u of x comma y. Now what is the benefit of it? So the benefit of it is, if this happens, it means d of u x comma y equal to 0, because mx plus mxy dx plus n of xy dy is basically equal to 0. So this d of u x comma y equal to 0, it means the solution will be given by u of x comma y is equal to some constant c. So अब यहां पर डिफिकल्टी क्या है? डिफिकल्टी इज कि हाउ वी विल चेक द एग्जिस्टेंस ऑफ द फंक्शन u. वो बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है. मैंने एक सिंपल एग्जांपल लिया, दिस वन इज अ सिंपल एग्जांपल, एंड मैंने एक थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लेक्स एग्जांपल लिया, दिस इज अ कॉम्प्लेक्स एग्जांपल. But how we can check whether a given differential equation is an exact differential equation or not? First thing. Second thing, once we check that yes, it is an exact differential equation, then the second thing comes, what is the solution of that differential equation? What is the solution of that differential equation? Now let's try to answer these two questions. Just a minute. आप एक बार इसको देख लीजिए ध्यान से. चलो, इट्स ओके. So now let's share this PPT with you once. So this I have already cleared, discussed with you. I already discussed with you that a first order differential equation is of the form mxy and xy dy equal to 0 and is said to be exact differential equation if this is the perfect derivative of u of x comma y. This is clear to you. Now the next question, what is the necessary and sufficient conditions for a differential equation to be a exact differential equation? So we said that a differential equation m dx plus n dy is an exact differential equation. Need not to say that this m is a function of x comma y and this n is a function of x comma y. Need not to say again and again. Is an exact differential equation if curly m by curly y is equal to curly n by curly x. So we have two options. One, we do not discuss the proof of this particular theorem now. We go to the questions, numericals, and then we'll see how we can do the proof of this particular theorem. Another way is first we prove this theorem and then we'll do the numericals. What do you like? कैसे करें? पहले theorem करें या पहले numerical करें? पहले theorem करें? चलो. So let's do the theorem. यहीं करा दूं या फिर वो पेन टैब खोलूं दोबारा वहीं पे कराऊं या यहीं पे लिख लिख के समझा दूं? यहीं करा दें? Okay. So let's try to prove the sufficient condition. Let's try to prove the sufficient condition. So let's assume that the given differential equation, this differential equation is exact differential equation. मान लिया हम लोगों ने कि जो एक differential equation है, जो given differential equation है, that is a exact differential equation. Now what the definition says? Definition says that if this differential equation is a exact differential equation, it means that there must exist a function uxy such that this left hand side must be equal to the derivative of u of x comma y. That this mdx plus ndy must be equal to derivative of some function of ux comma y. Is it clear to you? ये डेफिनेशन का पार्ट क्लियर है सब लोगों को? ये इट इज जस्ट डेफिनेशन. मैं मान के चल रहा हूं, आई एज्यूम दैट दिस पर्टिकुलर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन इज एग्जैक्ट डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन. दिस डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन इज ए एग्जैक्ट डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन. नाउ we know that a differential equation is exact differential equation if there exists a function u x comma y such that this mdx plus ndy is equal to derivative of some function u of x comma y. So basically I am just using the definition that if this differential equation is an exact differential equation, then this mdx plus ndy must be equal to derivative of u. This is the one thing. We have just used the definition. Then this is the new thing. This formula, I don't know whether you are familiar with this or not. Basically, you have not studied the partial derivative, so you have to remember this formula. If u is a function of x and y, then derivative of u is basically curly u by curly x dx plus curly u by curly y dy. So this you have not studied earlier. So this is the formula for the total derivative of a function of more than one variable. So derivative of u is curly u by curly x dx plus curly u by curly y dy. So I think I used the pen tab, that's better. Otherwise ना continuity नहीं बनेगी, slides बार बार change होंगी तो आप लोगों को दिक्कत होगी. I use the pen tab, that's better for you all. Otherwise continuity नहीं होगी तो आप लोगों को समझ नहीं आने वाला. So till now what we have done, we consider that this equation mdx plus ndy equal to 0 is an exact differential equation. We assume this differential equation is exact differential equation. So by definition we know that there exists a function u such that mdx plus ndy is equal to derivative of u. This u is basically a function of xy. We also know that this du by the definitions of the partial derivative is equal to curly u by curly x dx plus curly u by curly y dy. So by this relation, what we can say? We can say mdx plus ndy is equal to curly u by curly x dx plus curly u by curly y dy. It clear what I am done? I just by using equation number 1 and equation number 2. This is your equation number 1 and this is your equation number 2. So by equation 1 and 2 you can write this. Now you can compare this the coefficient of dx and coefficient of dy. तो यहाँ dx का coefficient क्या है? m. So m is equal to curly u by curly x and n is equal to curly u by curly y. So what do you want to prove? हमने क्या प्रूफ करना था? हमें प्रूफ करना था कि डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन यदि एग्जैक्ट डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन है तो curly m by curly y should be equal to curly n by curly x. So let's try to prove it. So what we have to prove? What is required to prove? Required to prove is curly m by curly y is equal to curly n by curly x. This we want to prove. This we want to prove. Now, so let's find the value of curly m by curly y. Curly m by curly y क्या होगा? Curly square u curly x curly y. And curly n by curly x क्या होगा? Curly n by curly x is sorry here first it comes to be y and then x. And curly n by curly x क्या होगा? Curly square u curly x curly y. So like this is 3 and this is 4. You can see we just discussed that in the case of partial order derivatives, order of differentiation does not matter. Whether you are taking first with respect to y or first with respect to x. So what does it mean? It means this implies that curly m by curly y is equal to curly n by curly x. So any doubt in this particular solution, in this particular part? This is a sufficient part. We prove that if the equation is a exact differential equation, then curly m by curly y is equal to curly n by curly x. Any doubt in this particular part? किसी को कुछ पूछना है इसमें? Anybody? आप लोग यहां पे हैं या सो चुके हैं? हैं। चलो बता दिया करो, ऐसा ना हो कि मैं बोलता हूँ आप लोग सो जाएं, जब आपका मन नहीं होता तो बता दिया करो कि आज नहीं हम लोग करेंगे, ठीक है? तो इसमें किसी ने कुछ पूछना है जितना हमने अभी किया है?
No, sir.
And this is this proof is available in the slides also. Same proof is available in the slides also. Almost same steps. So it is available here also. You can do. So now let's come to the necessary part. So again I am using my pen tab so that you can see on single sheet how the proof is going on. So now let's try to prove the necessary part of the solution. And so अब हमें नेसेसरी पार्ट डिस्कस करना है. सो हम क्या मानेंगे? नाउ व्हाट इज गिवन? गिवन इज दैट curly m by curly y is equal to curly n by curly x. Now it is given. And what is required to prove? Required to prove is m dx plus n dy equal to 0 is a exact differential equation. Is a exact differential equation. अब उल्टा करना है. अब हम क्या मान रहे हैं कि ये कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई करती है और हमें क्या प्रूव करना है? हमें ये प्रूव करना है कि जो गिवन डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन है वो एग्जैक्ट डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन है. सो इस केस में हम क्या करेंगे? देखिए एग्जैक्ट शो करने के लिए मुझे u चाहिए. मुझे एग्जैक्ट शो करना है तो मुझे क्या चाहिए? u चाहिए. सच दैट mdx प्लस ndy इज इक्वल टू du. तो मैं एक फंक्शन u डिफाइन करने की कोशिश करता हूं and I define this u as the integral of m dx. Now m is a function of x and y both, so I put a condition that when we do the integration we will treat y as constant. तो मैंने एक u डिफाइन कर लिया. u is integral of m with respect to x और y की टर्म्स को मैं कांस्टेंट कंसीडर करूंगा बिकॉज दिस m इज बेसिकली अ फंक्शन ऑफ x and y. Now what we are given? We are given with the curly m by curly y is equal to curly n by curly x. So let's find the value of curly m by curly y. So basically curly m by curly y की वैल्यू फाइंड करेंगे. Let's just wait for 1 minute before that to find the value of curly m by curly y. कैसे फाइंड करेंगे मैं भी आपको बताता हूं. वही करने लगे हम लोग. So let's try to find the value of first curly u by curly x. Let's find the value of curly u by curly x. Curly u by curly x. So what it will be? It will be curly by curly x of m dx treating y as constant. अच्छा अब मुझे आपकी हेल्प चाहिए. अब मुझे बताओ यदि मैं इंटीग्रल का डेरिवेटिव लेता तो क्या बनता था हमारे पास? व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ d by dx of integral of f of x dx? Anybody tell me what is the value of it? क्या होती है वैल्यू इसकी? Yes please, anybody?
Function of
function x
function x. This derivative cancel with the integration. यही होता है, ये होता है डेरिवेटिव इंटीग्रेशन को कैंसिल कर देता है। अब यहां पर भी देखिए ध्यान से, नाउ हियर वी आर टेकिंग द डेरिवेटिव विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x, treating y as constant because we are taking partial derivative with respect to x. Partial derivative with respect to x means derivative with respect to x treating y as constant. And here we are taking the integration with respect to x, again treating y as constant. So it means this derivative will cancel this integration and we are left with m. So this implies m is equal to curly u by curly x. Now we can find the value of curly m by curly y. Now what is curly m by curly y? Curly m by curly y will be curly square u, curly y, curly x. And we also know that curly m by curly y is equal to curly n by curly x. So basically this is equal to curly n by curly x. Why? This part comes from here. We just take the partial derivative of m with respect to y, and the second term, this curly n by curly x, comes from this particular relation, curly m by curly y is equal to curly n by curly x. So is it clear? Clear है ये?
yes sir.
Okay, just a minute.
Yes sir.
सर मेरे क्लास में आपको 10 मिनट में फ्री हो रहा हूँ, 10 मिनट। So now what we will do, we find that curly n by curly x is equal to curly square u. We can write it curly x by curly y also because the order of integration does not matter. So now what we will do, from here we will find the value of n. कैसे फाइंड कर सकते हैं n की वैल्यू फाइंड करनी हो तो बताएं मुझे कोई, हाउ वी कैन फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ n फ्रॉम हियर, एनीबॉडी? Yes, yes, what we can do, we will integrate both sides. What we will do, we will integrate both sides. What we will do, we will integrate both sides. When we integrate it, what it will be, n is equal to integral of curly square u, curly x, curly y dx. ये इंटीग्रेशन में काट दी, जब इंटीग्रेशन करूंगा तो पार्शियल डेरिवेटिव ऑप्शन क्या हो जाएंगे, कैंसिल हो जाएंगे ना कैंसिल। जब हम इंटीग्रेशन करेंगे विद रिस्पेक्ट टू बोथ साइड, विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x लिख देता हूं, विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x, तो इंटीग्रेशन और डेरिवेटिव आपस में क्या हो जाते हैं, कैंसिल हो जाते हैं। मोर ओवर दिस टर्म कैन बी रिटन एज curly by curly x of integral of curly derivative of curly u by curly y dx. Again same, we are integrating with respect to x and we have a derivative with respect to x, so these both things will cancel each other and you will find it is equal to curly u by curly y. अच्छा, जब हम इंटीग्रेशन करते हैं तो क्या आता है, कांस्टेंट आता है ना जब हम इंटीग्रेशन करते हैं, जिसे आप आर्बिट्रेरी कांस्टेंट कहते हैं। ऐसे ही क्योंकि हम पार्शियल डेरिवेटिव के साथ डील कर रहे हैं एंड वी आर इंटीग्रेटिंग विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x, तो जो हमारा कांस्टेंट होगा ना, वो कांस्टेंट क्या होगा, सम फंक्शन ऑफ y. जब हम इंटीग्रेट करेंगे विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x तो कांस्टेंट क्या आएगा, सम फंक्शन ऑफ y, बिकॉज वी आर इंटीग्रेटिंग विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x ट्रीटिंग y एज कांस्टेंट, और जब हम विद रिस्पेक्ट टू y करेंगे तो कांस्टेंट क्या आएगा, f ऑफ x, क्योंकि वहां पर हम x को क्या ट्रीट करते हैं, कांस्टेंट ट्रीट करते हैं। So from here we conclude that n is equal to curly u by curly y plus f of y. सो एक बारी यहां तक हम लोग रिवाइज कर लेते हैं, जितना हमने किया है वो पूरा देख लेते हैं, एंड इट विल टेक हार्डली 3-4 मिनट 4 मिनट्स मोर टू कंप्लीट द प्रूफ, एंड देन टुमारो वी विल डिस्कस द न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉब्लम ऑफ द एग्जैक्ट डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशंस। और ये प्रूफ पेपर में आता है, पहले वाला प्रूफ पेपर में नहीं आता था, ये वाला प्रूफ पेपर में आता है, सो इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट। सो let's start from the beginning. We are given with the condition that curly m by curly y is equal to curly n by curly x, and we want to prove that m dx plus n dy equal to 0 is exact differential equation. So we know that to prove that is exact differential equation, we must have to find a function u such that m dx plus n dy is equal to d of u. So we start with some function u, and we take this u as integral of m dx treating y as a constant. So first of all, we take the partial derivative of this u with respect to x, and here this integral and this derivative and integration cancel each other, and we find the value of m. M is curly u by curly x. Once we find the value of m, we find the value of curly m by curly y, and this curly m by curly y comes to be curly square u by curly y curly x, and we know that curly m by curly y is equal to curly n by curly x. So we found that curly n by curly x is equal to curly square u curly x curly y. So from here, when we integrate both sides with respect to x, n comes to be integral of curly square u curly x curly y dx, and here this partial derivative can be cancelled with this dx, and we find that curly u by curly y is this integral is curly u by curly y plus some function of y, and here we are taking this constant as function of y because we are integrating with respect to x. Here u is a function of x and y both. So from here we find the value of n. This n is curly u by curly y plus f of y. So what we find till now, let's combine the things now. Let's do it here. We have the equation m dx plus n dy. So what is the value of m? We find the value of m as curly u by curly x. We take the value of m as curly u by curly x dx, and the value of n is curly u by curly y plus fy dy, sorry, plus fy and dy. I just put the value of m and n here. क्या मैंने किया? I just put the value of m and n here. So it becomes equal to curly u by curly x dx plus curly u by curly y dy plus some function of y dy. Is it clear? कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं यहां तक? हाँ जी, एनीबॉडी? सो गए दोबारा सब लोग? हैं, चलो ठीक। So from here, ये हमने अभी एक फार्मूला लिखा था, इसका लिखा था ना फार्मूला, इसको हमने अभी क्या लिखा था? d of u of x, y, जब हम सफिशिएंट पार्ट कर रहे थे, ये टर्म आई थी ना वहां पे, कर्ली u by कर्ली x dx प्लस कर्ली u कर्ली y dy, not dx, dy. This is equal to derivative of u, and fy dy, this can be written as derivative of integral of fy dy. So from here what you can write? D of u of x comma y plus integral fy dy, and we can name this whole function as capital of u of x comma y, and we find that this is capital U of x comma y, and this is what we want to prove, that mdx plus ndy is the derivative of u. यही प्रूव करना था ना स्टार्टिंग में हमने, कि हमें एक फंक्शन u ऐसा मिल जाए जिसका टोटल डेरिवेटिव किसके इक्वल हो जाए, mdx प्लस ndy के इक्वल हो जाए. सो इट मींस इट इज ए एग्जैक्ट डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन.